Hi, Cancers. I don't know what's going on in your love life this month. We're going to get to that, but I will say that you have had some victories. I don't know if this is you or them, but there have been some tiffs, I guess you can say. I don't think there's any major fights, or maybe just some successes in your life in general. But you are feeling victorious, so you had this feeling of, yes, all right, I'm ready to go. I did what I need to do. I'm excited. I won. I'm successful. Now what? Okay, so here you are, and I'm picking up on, again here, the Five of Swords. Even though there's kind of, it looks like there's some loss here, people walking away, but not really. I mean, this is a card of destruction and dishonor and loss, but at the same time, he's standing here holding his swords and he's picking other ones up off the ground. So some people are walking away, but this other person is standing there and they're saying, all right, like, I won this battle, and you lost, or they're saying, okay, you win. Okay, so that's kind of the underlying energy. So there's definitely some victorious feelings here. One person won and one person lost. So, you know, this is a fire energy and this is an air type of energy. So I don't know if you're choosing between two people and you're choosing one over the other and they're feeling hurt about it. I'm not sure. So if you are dealing with two people, this person could be very hurt. And I really say that because this is the overlying tone of the reading. And this is, the Queen of Swords is very stoic energy, very successful, but kind of, it has an underlying tone of being stoic and feeling loss and sadness. So somebody's hurt in the situation and somebody is victorious in the situation, and this may not be you. This may be people that you're in relationships with or trying to decide between. Okay, now Queen of Cups is what's crossing you. So this is a water energy. It's very giving, loving, warm, kind, generous, prepared energy. So this is you, Cancer, and you are very generous and very warm and prepared, and yes, all around, just there's this whole feeling of warmth and kindness surrounding you. Okay, so this is what's crossing the situation, and it's funny, you're crossing this sword and it's above you and there's sadness and there's also this feeling of victory. So I think, I could be wrong, but I think what's going on is you're choosing somebody over somebody else and they're getting really sad, and it's affecting you because you don't like to hurt people. I mean, no, you know, you don't like, as a water sign, you don't want to hurt anybody, so it's affecting you too. Now the King of Pentacles is what's grounding the situation, and this is a card of just success and humility, and it's a very mature man or person, very mature energy that is successful. They've built a nice life for themselves. So this is what's grounding the situation. And this could be another person, and it could very well be, because I see more pentacles here. So this could very well be another person that's in your periphery that's, you know, underlying tone. It could be someone that you've been friends with for a long time and they're just always there. It could be a new person. It could be this type of energy too. This could be earth sign, and that also has a lot of fire energy to them. I don't know. You know that. I don't. But what I do see is multiple people here, and you don't want to hurt anybody, but someone is definitely hurt. All right, now in your near future, we have the Five of Pentacles, and this is a card of kind of going through hard times and kind of unwillingness to, I always view this card as there's poverty-stricken people or people going through a hard time, but everything they need is right inside of this building. If they just would just accept assistance, they could have whatever they need. Okay, now I'm not saying you're going through this with someone. It could be more of an emotional, you know, someone might just be choosing to be frustrated and upset and feel like, oh, I spent all this time on you, now I lost my job because I'm so sad, type of a thing. So, but you know, you very well could be in a relationship and you're just going through some tough times financially too. And just because this is Pentacles doesn't mean that it's an earth sign. You could just be going through some financially tough times right now, and this is in your near future. So if you're choosing between people, or if you've chosen someone, or even if you're just dating, whoever is in your periphery regarding your love life, either they or you, and I think this is more of them, is kind of, you know, just having a little bit of a hard time financially. So, you know, notice that and be aware of that. Now, how you're viewing the situation, Cancer, and this is definitely just like you. You don't want to hurt anybody, but sometimes you have to let people down and they don't take it well. Okay? So I'm not seeing this as you needing to walk through emotional gates or you needing to look forward into the future and, you know, stop being negative. I'm viewing this as you don't want to hurt anybody, but they're hurt, and they're so hurt that they're letting you know that it's all your fault, that their life is being horrible right now. So don't get up into that. Don't worry about that. Just, this is how you're feeling. Just don't, okay? Because that's not fair for somebody to do to you. And if this is you really feeling this way, like, oh gosh, or if you're trying to decide between two people or decide between three people, or someone has hurt you, you know, don't be afraid of going forward. Leave all this murky past in the past. I like these animals because there's 3 of them and they're all looking towards. They just have to walk through the gates and get past this emotional struggle that they're going through, and then everything's going to be fine. So if you are the one that's hurt, and if you are feeling this way, just try not to for too long, because it can affect you, and you don't want to take that energy with you too long. All right. And we'll go to that. Okay, so this is how they're viewing the situation. This is the 4 of Pentacles. Someone is, I always use the word hoarding. They're not wanting to let people in. They're not willing to give. They just want to keep everything that they have secure and safe, because there's not much of it. Okay, so whatever they have, they're wanting to keep it close because there's not much of it and they're afraid of losing it. So this is them. It could be that they're afraid of losing emotions. It could be afraid of losing their things that they've built and worked for, but they're kind of keeping it in. So that's how they're viewing the situation. Now, your hopes and fears, you are hopeful of, this is the wish card. You want everything to work out. You want abundance. You want success in your relationships and in life in general. So this is the wish card, and this is Cups energy. This is definitely you wishing for success and wealth and happiness. And Cups, since they're emotional, it's not that you're searching for success financially. You're searching for a successful relationship. Your greatest wish is to have a successful, loving, caring relationship that is full and fulfilling. So that is your hope. You're not afraid of that. That's your hope, and that is you. And this is a wish fulfillment. So it's in your hope position, but it's also your wishes being granted card. So you're not far from getting this. You might just be having a little bit of a rough time right now, but this is what you want, and this is what you're striving for. Not so much the money, more of the emotional fulfillment. More of the emotional fulfillment, especially if you're drained emotionally right now, okay? Now the High Priestess is what is crowning you, and the High Priestess, as we all know, is an amazing card. It's like the future is not revealed yet. We don't know. So it's like a card of wisdom and tenacity and power. But it's also spiritual. So it's a great card to have. There's choices. The choices are in your hands, but you just don't know really what the outcome is going to be yet. So let's see if we can clarify that with the oracle cards. Especially where there could be such a big gap between this feeling and this feeling. Okay. All right. Spirit and universe, what is the advice And any additional messages that you can offer Cancer in April regarding their love life. What are the messages or additional messages or any advice that you can offer Cancers regarding their love life in April 2016? Okay. Ecstasies. Okay. Look how beautiful. I love these. I love these cards. Well, if that's not watery and full of emotion, I don't know what is. But let me read this to you. Now keep in mind this is advice or general overview or, you know, additional messages. Ecstasy, joy, rapture, and motivation. Cancer, ecstasy is something people seek. It feels better. It feels better than good. It feels ecstatic. We experience it in tiny bursts and bigger surges. It enables us to recognize the sacred nature of our own being as an experienced fact, not merely a theory or article of faith. Ecstasy is not something we can make within ourselves, but something that flows through us when we open ourselves to it. It fills us with power and with our motivation to grow, to become what we have the positive potential of being, and to fulfill our purpose in being here and now on this planet. Its song also lights up and empowers the cards around it, healing the past, intensifying the moment, and enlightening the future. Okay? So there's definitely people around you. It could be a little bit of an emotional month, especially if someone is really hurt. But you're very warm and giving and loving. So try to keep being warm and loving and giving, and not look internally